Morning as well, yes, a few mist and fog patches forming now. Chilly start as well, but it's a day of change for many of you today because whilst the morning will be largely dry, look towards the west later, we're going to see some wet and windy weather gradually push its way in through the afternoon and early part of the evening. But yes, you will need a bit of everything this morning. It's chilly out there. Good morning once again. A bit of ice around as well, especially across parts of Scotland.
It's a bit of everything in the forecast, isn't there, Matt? Good morning.
It is one of those days, Ben. Yes, good morning. A bit of everything. Warm winter jacket this morning, umbrella for some of you into the afternoon, and quite a tight grip on it as well. Computer models at the moment are showing that's pushing a little bit further south. Let me show you the European one. So for 9 o'clock on Friday evening, puts our area of low pressure to the south. That will take the worst of the weather then across France with some heavy rain and strong winds, but rain can still have an impact across parts of England and Wales where we've seen recent flooding. But just to show you, there is a bit of disparity between the models, so it's a bit of a keep your eye on the forecast. This is what the American computer model shows. That area of low pressure will track across the UK, much more potent feature, bringing winds strong and gale force winds much more widely, especially for England, Wales and potentially Northern Ireland, and rain will be more widespread. Now, probably think this will be a little bit further south. The reality will be somewhere in between that, but certainly one to watch Friday night and into Saturday for some wet and windy weather and potentially some stormy conditions. Back to you both.
Matt, definitely prefer that one on the right than the one on the left. We'll have that one.
Do I just...
Yes, please.
Nothing to see here.
Pretend that's not happening.
Thank you. See you later.
See you later.
What is it with the weekend storms?
It's wild at the moment, isn't it? It really is.
Katie Razzle, BBC News.
I'm a little bit terrified of you, actually, right now.
They make you look really scary. She's an icon, though, isn't she? See if I can actually still see the words. Vogue, Inventing the Runway, is on at the Light Room in London until April next year. I love it. I'm just going to keep them on.
You're going to keep them on all morning?
Yes.
You think? Shall I do this next bit?
Go on, then. I don't think I'll actually need them today.
See, so Matt's over here. Matt, good morning. I don't think Sal's going to need these glasses today.
I don't know. I'm petrified to tell her the forecast now if she doesn't approve. That's the problem. Yes, you will need them this morning, Sally, as you leave, but we're not for too long today. Very good morning to you. Hope you're well. This is the scene just a short while ago from weather watcher Silvana in Perth in central Scotland. Lovely sort of pinkish sky developing there. It's a cold start. We've got frost, got ice around across parts of Scotland, but the cloud that you can see there is in advance of changes ahead. Over the next few days, it will turn a bit milder.
Do we need a jumper, Matt? That's the question. Morning.
You do. Good morning. You'll need it again throughout this week and even into next week at times. But certainly this morning, whilst it is cold out there, look at this. This is seen just a short while ago in Oxfordshire from weather watcher Anna. It is a fine start for many. There are some mist and fog patches around, though, to be wary of. Icy in parts of Scotland too. But don't get lulled into false sense of security because something wetter and windier is set to push in from the west as we go through the day.
Good afternoon. We had a few spots of rain first thing this morning. It was a chilly start too, but the cloud broke. We got some blue sky and some sunshine, but the cloud is rolling back in through the afternoon. Now, low pressure is taking charge.
Now, time for more on the possibly tricky weather in store. Chris is back.
Yes, I don't know much about fashion, Anna, more of a fashion victim than a fashion follower, but I do know about weather, and we've probably had the best of today's weather already, with a little bit of hazy sunshine poking through the clouds across eastern Scotland, eastern areas of England.
Hello again. I hope you had a lovely day. This little starling did, but it might get a bit damp tonight. We have got wind and rain moving in, I'm afraid. Into tomorrow, a milder day, and a lot of it's dry, but there will be some showers at times, particularly at the end and the beginning of the day. And then into Friday, not bad during the daytime, but it is going to turn wet and windy, probably through the evening and into Saturday. There's a warning in place for that, a yellow warning at the moment. And last through into Saturday, a lot of uncertainty around that, but increasing winds and rain, maybe coastal gales, and a yellow warning currently in place. So definitely keep an eye on the forecast. The other thing you'll note are our temperatures are going to come down during the weekend. That is it from us all here. Stay well, don't get scared. Cheerio.
What have you got?
Messy, very messy, very unsettled. It's not going to be a weekend, I think, for putting out the outside lights this weekend, or choose your moment when you're going to do it, because we had some lovely glimpses of sunshine just peeking across the rooftop first thing this morning, but into the afternoon it clouded over. The wind's starting to pick up now. There's some rain on its way, and that is what's going to be the story over the next few days to come.
Some weather warnings for all of England and Wales this weekend.
Yes, the second half of this week is going downhill, and as you may have heard, there are several weather warnings that have been issued as we head through the next few days. In fact, we've got one in place at the moment, and that is for strong winds up across the Western Isles and the far north of Scotland. This expires at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We could see gusts up to around 80 miles per hour in the worst places, but certainly 60 to 70 quite possible in this area. So that would cause perhaps some localised disruption. And as we fast forward into Thursday itself, we start to pick up more warnings. So a wind warning which stretches across much of Northern Ireland, western fringes of Britain, and then across towards, say, northern parts of the Midlands towards East Anglia as well. Again, quite windy conditions here. And as we roll through to Friday, we pick up a wind and rain warning. And that covers much of England and Wales, as you can see. And that will continue as we roll into this weekend as well. So Saturday and Sunday looking very unsettled with low pressure moving through. Well, after the stormy conditions have passed through, we are going to see colder conditions beginning to dig in. Let's take a look actually at the air mass chart as we run that over the next few days. You can see the mild air gets squeezed out with the low pressure, and then we start to pick up a northerly flow, and that will really drag our temperatures down as we move into Sunday and next week. So you've been warned, it is going to be quite chilly, back to perhaps some widespread frost, icy conditions, and also some wintry showers. So all to play for at the moment, but of course we'll keep everybody updated on ITV News right here as we head through the coming hours and also the next few days.
All right, Alex, thank you.